Can you breathe? And we had a grapefruit-sized gray.
Yeah, I'd say it's smaller than a golf ball now.
Smaller than a golf ball?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Any color come up?
Things are feeling like more pale yellow, I think.
Okay. So,
A little calmer.
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
And if you were to say how you're feeling, 0 to 10.
Probably about a 2 or 3.
Okay. So that's pretty manageable.
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
calm?
yeah, pretty good.
All right. Well, let's check in on 9-year-old experience. We were talking about how being strapped in and being, gruff dentist. Is the memory changed at all? How you access it? Is it clearer,
It seems
foggier?
a little less clear, actually.
Uh-huh.
I think.
All
Yeah.
right. And when do you have any emotional connection to that memory now?
It still makes me a little uncomfortable.
Uh-huh.
But
where 0 to 10, so we get a sense?
like I think maybe a 3 or 4.
Okay. That's quite a bit
It's
less?
less, yeah. It was like a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the feeling there? Does it bring any, when you say it brought it back up again?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. So what do you think it was? Like being out of control? Being...
I just think it's that dripping needle.
Okay, so there's this image of this big... And
him like sticking it in and it just being like painful, like, and
okay.
writhing and screaming and...
Oh, right. Yeah. Let's go for it. Let's go. Even though
Okay.
I was strapped in the chair.
Even though I was strapped in the chair.
I couldn't get away.
I couldn't get away.
And he just jammed that needle in my mouth.
He just jammed the needle
and
into
I'm
my
writhing
gums,
and screaming.
and I'm screaming.
But I can't get words out.
I can't get words out.
And I deeply and completely
I deeply and completely
love and accept myself.
love and
Okay.
accept
All
myself.
right. I'm screaming. I'm writhing.
I'm screaming. And
He's
he's
jabbing
this
me.
thing into my gums, stabbing me with a needle.
He's stabbing me. This Scottish dentist stabbing me. It's a terrible picture. I just don't. I'm glad it wasn't. It isn't one in my file.
Yeah, definitely the worst
Yeah.
dental experience of my
The
life.
worst dental experience. Yeah, he didn't take care of you. He just did his job,
Yeah.
and he stabbed you. And it's like this. You have this idea of this stabbing feeling. It's like if
Yeah.
I was to come at you with this.
Yeah, I mean, he must not have come at me so far away, right?
Yeah.
Like, he couldn't have been like that,
Yeah.
right? But that's what it seemed like to me at the time.
Sure. Yeah, it just seemed like a big swoop in there with this.
Yeah, I
thing.
expected that it was going to be like, like I'd get a sense that he was like starting to stick it in my mouth.
Yeah.
It was just like, it was so fast, and I was just like,
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
feels like the memory is like it's just a big stabbing motion.
yeah, totally.
Yeah. Okay. A little change there? You just had a, yeah. Okay. What changed? You just had a big breath?
I just felt like some stuff coming out, like letting go of that in a little bit.
Good. What's going on now?
It's just amazing how like that could be like it was such a sort of non-issue in the grand scheme of my life.
Mm-hmm.
How I could like
1 hour.
store that, 1 hour of
Mhm.
experience for this long, because I really didn't think it was like.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a terrible story and
Mhm.
it's great to tell if you want to like shock somebody, but
Right.
I didn't realize I had so much stuff still around it.
Yeah. Now, at this moment, you seem more relaxed.
Yeah, I feel more relaxed
Yeah.
now.
Good. And how's your body? Is that golf ball?
It's
Gone
small.
back down?
Yeah, it's smaller.
Because it had gotten bigger again, didn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm. The power of an event like that just got imprinted somewhere. And I noticed something a little before that too. It was just like almost a subtle letting go in your body there that And then you felt that as well, right?
For sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I felt like a few different phases of
Uh-huh.
release that sort of happened.
Okay.
So we were talking about that last
Yeah. The
syringe moment.
Right.
I find it like as soon as we do that, I'm like getting tense a little bit, but
Okay.
it's like it keeps easing out more.
Mhm.
So
Okay. So if we were to like
Yeah.
do this motion here, you get a little
I
come back?
get a little bit coming back.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
1 or 2 or out of 10?
Yeah, I would say it's like maybe a 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Even though
Even though
I have this remaining
I have this remaining
reaction
reaction
to the needle movement,
to the needle movement, to the idea of being injected,
to the idea of being injected, and that motion,
and that motion,
I deeply and completely
I deeply and completely
love and accept myself.
love and accept myself.
Okay. He's got a great smile. All right. That motion still affects me.
That motion
Yeah.
still affects
This
me.
remaining reaction.
This
That
remaining reaction.
needle motion.
The needle, the jabbing,
The jabbing, stabbing.
syringe.
Oh. Just picturing that syringe coming at you. Yeah, it must be terrible.
I hate the syringe.
Well, I hate the syringe. Those are the ones with the finger things
Yeah,
on it, yeah.
yeah.
And, yeah. It's like they would use for an elephant.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it looked like.
Yeah, elephants and 9-year-old boys. That's they use them for. Yeah, it looked huge, and it was suddenly there. It was really a quick
Yeah.
movement, wasn't it?
Yeah, I do not.
You weren't
I
ready.
didn't see it coming.
Yeah, it was there, and hurting. This remaining reaction.
This remaining reaction.
This remaining jabbing, stabbing, injection feeling.
This remaining injection feeling. The
Yeah,
stabbing,
and
injection.
jabbing. Stabbing and
stabbing,
jabbing.
stabbing and
Stabbing
jabbing.
and jabbing. Ach, laddie, we're stabbing and jabbing today, laddie. Take you back? Yeah, stabbing and jabbing. Needles for all wee lads. Och, aye, laddie. Just stop wiggling. And you were screaming
Yeah.
and writhing and trying to get away and kicking. And you didn't see it coming. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Starting to let go again. Yeah.
It's funny, it's like specifically right here,
Mhm.
where it's like clenched the most.
Well, this is the third chakra, and that's where the personal will center. It's where we put ourselves out into the world. And if you were strapped down and not being hurt, that could just slam shut. And then when you're in a situation that even remotely looks like, feels like, quacks like loss of freedom, loss of self, then it will come down and you'll protect yourself again and pull away. And you really had no say in that, did you? And you weren't considered in it.
No.
Mother said you have to go to the dentist. You go to the dentist.
I
the
didn't
dentist
want
says,
to, I definitely
pow,
told her.
bam.
Yeah.
So what did your will or your word mean?
Nothing really.
No.
I mean,
Yeah,
she was like, well, of course I didn't want to go to the dentist. It doesn't really make any difference.
yeah, right. You're going.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was your relationship with your mother?
I mean, no, it wasn't entirely. But
in that
I mean,
situation,
yeah, in the level of dentistry, which I respect. I mean, like I did have
It's good for you,
cavities.
right? She was looking out for you.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just check in again. We're just about to complete. And are you feeling pretty relaxed?
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm. Well, let's just check in on that one more time. The old memory with the Scottish stabber.
Oh, I'm back at I think at 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
or 3. But
So do you think you might have more ability to maintain yourself?
Oh yeah, I feel
Mhm.
a lot cooler than I did
Okay.
earlier.
And if you ever need to go to the dentist, you might.
I think I could probably do it. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I really don't believe that the reason I didn't go to the dentist for the past 13 years is just because I was afraid.
No, I don't think so either.
But
However, that has been in there, and
I mean, I haven't wanted to go. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. I got a free Friday night. What will I do?
Yeah.
It's not go to the dentist.
Yeah.